Alright, Pistons fans, so I got a little bit of free time today, and we're going to be talking about the Pistons landing the 5th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft Lottery. So before we continue, please make sure you guys like this video. Today's like goal is 150 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop consistent Pistons content. Now play the intro.
Subscribe to Joe Polo 10.
Is the MVP.
Detroit basketball.
Okay, so let's get right into this. Coming into this draft lottery, the Pistons had a 14% chance of getting the first overall pick, but we also had a 14.8% chance of getting the 5th overall pick. And lo and behold, in the end, the Pistons fell back to number 5, and the first overall pick was taken by the Orlando Magic. And honestly, a team like the Magic winning the draft lottery, it does kind of seem right and fitting. I feel like a team like the Magic or the Indiana Pacers deserved the chance to have the first pick. So it's kind of cool to see the Magic get number 1. But besides that, the Pistons falling back to number 5 is not that bad. Especially, I went back and I looked at recent NBA draft history and the players that were selected at number 5. In 2017, the 5th overall pick was De'Aaron Fox. In 2018, the 5th overall pick was Trae Young. In 2019, the 5th overall pick was Darius Garland. If you look at the 5th pick, you can still be able to land a talented player in number 5. You just have to make sure that you have, the right scouting department in place to pick the right player. And thankfully right now, with the current regime that we have with Troy Weaver and all of the people that he has behind him, he's proven in the past that he knows what he's doing when it comes to the draft. He could have picked Jalen Green, but he decided to take Cade Cunningham. During the middle of the first round, he ended up picking up Sadiq Bey and Isaiah Stewart. In the second round, got Isaiah Livers for us. When you look at the track record of Troy Weaver, I'm sure that whoever he selects, whether that be Duren or Sharp or Murray or any number of these players, I'm sure that it will be the right pick because we have the right regime in place. And then the last thing that I want to say before I get up out of here, there is not really a big gap between number 1 and number 5 because, obviously it would have been great to get the first pick and take someone like Jabari Smith. But is there really a wide gap between, let's say, Jabari Smith or Keegan Murray? Not necessarily. Let's say in his rookie year, Jabari Smith averages 17 points per game and then Keegan Murray averages 12 points per game. Something like that is not really, too big of a gap to where I would be upset and not being able to land someone like Jabari. Because I've said it before in the past, there are no superstar franchise players in this draft. I just don't see it right now. Maybe in the future when we look back on this class, you will see the dudes who blossom into stars, but as of right now, I just don't see some of these players becoming that at this current point in time. And for the Pistons themselves, this is actually something that may benefit them because with our franchise right now, we're not in the position that we need another franchise-changing superstar player like Cade Cunningham. Adding another player like that who has that type of potential would be nice. Of course, getting someone alongside Cade would be amazing, but do we need that right now to add a player just like Cade Cunningham like how we did last year? Not necessarily. As long as we can get a piece in this job where it'll be someone who can help us build around Cade Cunningham and just be a complementary piece, I'm fine with that. We can find someone who could be Cade Cunningham's Robin a few years down the line. In this draft class, just being in the top 5 will land you a pretty solid player. And even the teams that are picking at 6, 7, and 8, I'm sure that they can get guys there who you'll look back in the future and say, they were better than the first pick in this draft class. So honestly, being at number 5 is not that bad. We've been in much worse positions in the past when it comes to the NBA draft. So that's my opinion on it. That's my take. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 5K, and I'm out.